Shortcuts lead to longer paths. So I was on a podcast yesterday. Guy's name was Mike Milner, and he had mentioned this quote yesterday, and it was interesting because what he said, right? Shortcuts always lead to a longer path. So true. And I'm reading this book by Ryan Holiday. It's called The Perennial Seller, and really he's talking about the same exact thing. The Perennial Seller is all about, Ryan Holiday. He's a great author. He's written many books. He's had a lot of success. He's helped others that have had. He's helped other big projects like another book, Bob Greene, the 48 Laws of Power. He helped Bob Greene in the process of writing that book. So he's had his hands in a lot of successful authors' work, including himself, as well as certain different companies that he's helped that have done very well. He's had a lot of success. Now he has his own company, and he does the same thing for others, for other companies, for other startups, for other authors and creators that are putting content out there. And a big piece of that book is talking about not taking shortcuts, right? To put the work in, to really dedicate yourself to the process, to commit to putting out something of high value that is a worthy journey and finished product. Because so many today just they get excited about the idea. They think that their idea is the best idea, and even if no one else is convinced, and they push it out and they rush it out way too soon. They don't take time to really go through the process of submitting it to an editor, of being open to the editor coming back and saying that it's not ready, going through that process 5, 6, 7 times before you finally get back a finished product, and then creating a rock solid plan on how you're now going to go out and market it, right? So too many of us are looking for shortcuts. I've written books, and generally I've not given myself a long timeline because I wanted to get it done. I wanted to do what I said I would. And I pushed something out that probably wasn't the best that it could be, right? Because of that. And so I have another book in me here coming up soon, but I'm not going to take any shortcuts with this. I'm going to see the quality of the work that I could really put in by dedicating myself to the process. And by dedicating myself to the process, even though it's a little bit longer path, it's not a longer path than it would be if I tried to take shortcuts. But so what does that mean, right? When we take shortcuts, oftentimes we have to do things over again anyways, because we rushed the process and we didn't do it right the first time. So when we don't do things right the first time, we have to come back automatically and do it again, which now requires us to spend more time that we thought we were saving on the front end that's cost us on the back end. If you want to create a work, the Perennial Seller talks about, the measurement of a great work is something that can last the test of time. Like, do you write can you write a book, and can it still be relevant 10 years from now? And if it can still be relevant 10 years from now, has the potentiality to actually be relevant 100 years from now, and so on and so forth. So put your best foot forward, put your best work out there in the beginning of the process to save yourself time over the long haul, to create something that is worthwhile and stands the test of time. So that's what we got for you today. Shortcuts lead to a longer path. Let's go.